Hello, it's Batilda Belfry, and I'm back. Regina was so mean to keep me tied up for so long, but I got back at her. I lured her into the attic with a stack of V.C. Andrews books and locked her in there with our horny stepbrother Sebastian. Anyway, I'm here to do a Paperbacks from Hell review of a book called Soul Eater by Dana Brookins. I wish I could say that this book lived up to its very cool cover, but alas, it did not. Very few of these mass-produced paperbacks actually have a lot of not only literary merit, but actually a damn good story. This one disappoints. First of all, the cover is deceiving. I expected a child-eating tree from like The Wizard of Oz, and it's actually a haunted house story. So, where do I begin with this rather drab drama? No one lived in the house in Pelham Woods. The mansion in Pelham Woods had been shipped in piece by piece and reconstructed in the forest at the edge of town. The citizens of Edgar Falls wondered who built such a grand house in their sleepy little backwater, but the house sat vacant. Then the dying began. A mother lights her home ablaze, burning her 6 children alive. A young boy drowns himself in a lake. And 12-year-old Bobby Topin sensed something evil inside the house. Something that tried to crawl inside his mind. One by one, the townsfolk are falling victim to their darkest impulses. And only Bobby knows that the house where no one lives is home to a malevolent force. Soul Eater. That actually sounds really good. Unfortunately, I found the book to be not so good. I think the problem was it had so many points of view that it couldn't really quite keep up with all of them. Especially with a book that short, it would be following one person and then it would kind of shift to the other, and it didn't really do that very successfully. I don't know. I think when you shift points of view like that, you really have to know what you're doing, and you have to make sure that each character is as interesting as the last one or the next one, because you can lose your reader's interest. It's like, oh, now I was kind of getting into Bobby, now we're going back to Bessie. And there's like 3 characters with B names too, which, I don't know, to me that's just like, that should have been caught in the editing process. I also read on Goodreads that this is actually being reissued in the popular, because paperbacks from hell become so popular, which is great, a resurgence of interest in these old 80s paperbacks. They are redoing some of these books, and I think it was Capricorn Books is going to reissue this book, and it seems like there would be better choices than this one. I don't know, maybe it was just me. It doesn't really have bad reviews. I don't know much about the author. I don't know if Dana is a male or female. There are some other titles under this name, author's name, sort of along the same line. I would like to know more about this writer. If anyone knows, please let me know. And maybe you liked it. I think because Regina had just finished reading Harvest Home, the bar was set pretty high. And then reading this, it just felt like it kind of fell flat. But, you know, it was a short read and I finished it in a couple days. So that is Batilda's review of Soul Eater. I wish it had lived up to this amazing cover and it had actually been about a tree and not a haunted house. So I will see you next time in Regina's Haunted Library. Bye.